Hello and welcome. Happy Taco Tuesday. I forgot to turn on the sign back there. I know you folks dig it, so I'll pop it on. Good thing I got a remote. How you doing? Just got back. Viva la Mexico. It was super fun. Got to see a bunch of my friends down there. I've been going down there for about 8 years, visiting my brother or hunting Star Wars toys. My brother's a priest, and his parish is down there in Mexico City. So it's nice to have family there. And then I've made new family there with wonderful IC members that have even been up to ICCC before that have beautiful toys. And they call me Gringo Santa Claus, and I come on down and I bring them money and I take back toys every year. So I guess I'm an inverse Santa Claus. But here we are. So I have some Lily Letty for you. Don't worry there. Some beautiful pieces, stunning pieces, really hard to find pieces. And we got some regular Kenner as well. We got a whole bunch of really cool stuff tonight. So hang out, have a taco, have a tasty beverage, and enjoy Taco Tuesday. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope you're all having a great week. And I hope the rest of your week's even better than the beginning of your week already was. So let's start off with something small so Andrea has time to tag everybody. This is just a regular American Jawa. This is just a Jawa, naked Jawa. That's what we'll start off with so nobody that gets in here late feels bad for missing out on something. So that's going to be letter A, a Jawa. And then as soon as Andrea's done tagging everybody, we'll start selling other stuff. But tell me what you're here for. Tell me what you saw in the pictures that you just gotta see, gotta know more about, gotta get a bid on, and we will get it going here. And make sure you say hey in the comments so I know you can see me and hear me, and I can see and hear you. We got a couple heys already. There's Chappie C. Chapman is first. Hello, buddy. Toby Black, what's up? My man from up north. Patrick Cost, you guys want to play Star Wars? Well, silly question, you're on the IC. Of course we want to play Star Wars. It's the best. What's up, William? How you doing? How's it going? Alright, and Andrea's going to start tagging here, and then we will get going. If there's anything you want to see or talk about or whatever, you can talk about the IC, ICCC, my life, my dog, trip to Mexico, what it's like collectors in Mexico, anything like that, the IC Roadshow, ICC Con, or IC for Life Charity, which has a live auction going on right now. Please go support IC for Life Charity. It is for a wonderful cause and a very, very kind family, the Kilpatrick family. Go support their cause right there, and we'll get you rolling. Do I have a Y-Wing? I don't think I do. Not easily accessible if I do, brother. I don't see one in my purview here. What's up, Bobby Lugo? Anthony Dimas Jr. Happy Taco Tuesday from New Mexico. What up, buddy? How you doing? Here, you guys are going to get some snow down there. New Mexico is always weird with the trucking company, because I have a trucking company in real life. Move containerized freight out of New York and New Jersey. And always when we're going through New Mexico, it's like there's snow. And it's like, how weird is that? You wouldn't think New Mexico has snow, but it does. Be aware. What's up, Dan Balky Bar Takamoose? Dude, I'm watching Perfect Strangers, so I got a lot of Balky Bar Takamoose in my life right now, which is pretty cool. But I do think of you when we're watching. Thank you, Greg Hines. Glad to be back. I love having my bed instead of the regular beds that come in hotel rooms, because little known fact, a California king is longer, but thinner, whereas a king-size bed is shorter, but wider. Now here's the hook. If you're 6'8", like me, a king-size bed just ain't enough real estate for your feet not to be hanging off in the breeze. So it is nice to be back at home with the big bed, and that way my feet are on a bed like a human being. What luck. There's Hubert Hulse. What up, dude? How you doing? How you been? How's it going? Good evening, Dan Miller. What's up, buddy? What's up, Frankie? How you doing? Hey, there's an opener. Alex Salazar. Dude, I got a sealed Lily Letty Jawa here. You can't buy that and open it, even though you want to. Alex Salazar is the opener there. He loves it. There you go. Lots of it. Lots of snow. There you go. Lovely t-shirt. Thank you very much. ICCC exclusive right there. You can get them from Andrea, or Kevin Lyle will invent you a design. As long as you put them on stage with guest stars. I got you, Kevin. Don't worry. Love it. There we go. Sup, peeps? What up, Dustin? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? All right, Andrea's tagging everybody that wanted tags. We got a few extra tags this week because of the incredible Lily Letty stuff on the chopping block that are super rare. We got some crazy rare stuff. I am going to put some reserves on a lot of it just because I paid a certain price and I'm not going to get less than that. But remember, every set that I make goes directly towards building ICCC, so that's super duper fun. The Letty Squid card back, it's cool, dude. I think it's even an inverse card back, so it's black and white instead of the gray and white, or the gray and black, rather. Or the cardboard in black that they usually have. Aaron Schellner, what up, dude? How goes it? Aaron, I gotta talk to you. Let's set up a phone call. But, I want to know if I'm doing something, or if I can do something with the nonprofit. Aaron's a free lawyer that also happens to collect Star Wars, that is a big, high-powered attorney with a big office with big windows in Nashville that was like, Mike, you want help with the nonprofit? And I was like, sure, dude, I don't know what I'm doing, and I sure like staying out of jail, so I'd love to have your help. And he has been helping. He's a wonderful guy. So if you got a Walrus Man, hook his kid up, because he's a good dude. There you go, Alex. Well, you're getting there. I'm getting there. Chip away, buddy. Keep at it. That's the name of the game. You don't quit before they do. That's the name of the game. Hey, Mike. Hope you and your family are well. Haven't had time to get on in a long time. What up, Chris? How you doing? Nice to see you again, brother. We're always here for you. The IC isn't going anywhere. Also, if you got a hankering, I know you've been a strong supporter of IC for Life charity, so go on over to icforlifecharity.org. Everybody can do this. Click on it, sign up, register, and then you can bid on the unbelievably awesome items that are up for sale right now, super cheap, benefiting the Kilpatrick family. Robert Kilpatrick passed away a few years ago, and we're selling his stuff to send the money to his family so they don't have to figure it out. And it's already been much more lucrative than them selling on Marketplace or eBay, so something to think about. You guys should sign up. If your significant other doesn't know what's in your collection room, we'll take care of it in case the worst happens. And get them the most money possible. Andrea is done. Great job, baby. I know that was a lot more people to tag than usual, but that's because it's Lily Letty night here at the IC. Well, you guys tell me what you want to see, what you want to get. I'm going to put up some Kenner stuff to start off with, just so that way we don't go too wild, but we'll get to that Lily Letty in a little bit. Let me pull out my loose fix. And let me know which items you're looking for, which ones you're so excited and waiting for, which ones you saw in that picture that you can't wait to see. I got the squid card back, somebody said, and there's some other ones there. So we're going to get this going for you. And we're going to start off with some regular Kenner, because Lily Letty needs more showing and talking about and stuff like that. So let's start off with some Kenner. We're going to go letter B. We're going to put up a Bosk, because that's what you do on letter B. You put up a Bosk. It's literally the first letter in his name. So it's meant to be Bosk. This is a really nice Bosk. It's got hardly any scratches at all that I see, or I don't really see any scratches personally. But I hate to say that because I'm old. But he looks really, really nice. Cross is nice. Paint is nice. Even the paint on his back is really, really nice. So that's a beautiful Bosk. BB. A lot of B's there. Beautiful Bosk right there is going to be letter B. He is complete. Next up, letter C. We got to do a C-3PO because that starts with the letter C, right? Here's a C-3PO. Let's check his limbs. They're a little weak. Arms for sure. Legs are all right. But he is shiny and beautiful and practically perfect in every way. Very nice C-3PO right there. I'm going to put him up on letter C for C-3PO Arc. Tuta Mishka Jabba Hutt. And then letter D. How about a beautiful R2-D2? See what I did there? This is a solid dome R2-D2. He is a... I got to get out my trusty eye loop. I'll tell you about the eye loops. If you want an eye loop, make sure just tell Andrea, throw one of those eye loops in my box, Andrea, because I want one, and she will hook you up. They are the IC Toys branded official eye loops. This is a 1977 R2, and that way you get an eye loop that costs $20 on Amazon for only $10, and it's got the IC Toys Nashville logo on there, which is a bonus, and if your eyes are getting older like mine, it's a bonus that is a necessity nowadays. Nice R2-D2. He looks really good, actually. Let me try to get him to zoom properly. There you go. Couple little scratchings, but not bad. A little bit of a yellowing up there, but not bad. Still clicks. Beautiful dome. High loops are freaking awesome. There you go. Letter D. Letter D. There we go. Interested in seeing that carded Letty Jawa like everybody else. Yep, there you go. It's a nice piece, man. I'll tell you what. All right, here we go. We got an FX7 leading off letter A, B, C, D, F, G, I think F. Letter F is going to be an FX7 right there. Very nice condition on that FX7. Nothing wrong with him. Letter F. All right. Letter G, how about a Bespin guard with a Fu Manchu? He's got nice paint, but his gold is kind of not that great. But, got a really nice Fu Manchu, and he is complete. But check him out here. A little bit of gold down there, down the bottom of his vest, but really not the best gold. But starting at $1, how could you go wrong? He sold it a $5 blaster. He'll be letter G. As in, golly, that's a nice mustache. Let's do an AT-AT commander there for letter A, B, C, F, G, H. Letter H. He's a nice AT-AT commander. He does have a bit of nose rub there, though. Be aware. Burp. But he is the pinkish painted face. Yes, there will be an E, but the wheel for E comes after the other one, so I kind of skipped it by accident. But yes, there's definitely letter E. That's letter H, AT-AT Commander. Actually, I'm going to take that down because he has a ripped in half foot. So he's no good. We'll give him away to somebody. Let's put something else out there for you. How about a Hoth Rebel Commander? We'll switch up that... And he's in good shape. He does have one dirty arm. Just playing in some dirt, I guess, or sand or whatever. But otherwise, his paint's really nice, so maybe just a little bit of scrubbing and you'll have a nice figure there. But that's just a little bit of dirt. Looks like he was playing in the sandbox. But his paint's nice. Check him out. There you go. He will be letter H for Hoth Rebel Commander. And then letter I, let's do a Boba Fett. Boba Fett, where? Boba Fett. All right, there's Boba. Let's find him a blaster for you. It's a really, really, really nice Boba Fett. We're going to check him out here because he is top shelf. Chest looks perfect to me. Belt looks great. Look at his pouches, how nice. No scratching there. That's a really exceptional Boba Fett. That's a Hong Kong Boba Fett right there. Exceptionally nice Boba right there. Let's check out that COO for all you big C, small C people or whatever. I think it's a small C. Is that a big C? Here, you guys tell me. Is that what's considered the big C Boba Fett? The C without the circle around it? It's hard for me to get a good view here. Hold on. Maybe without the light. I don't know. It's just the letter C. It doesn't have the circle. Let's see what's that. Looks like just a little bit of dirt. There you go. Beautiful, though. Look at him. Stunning Boba Fett. He's going to be at letter I. There we go. Dan Belkey's going to help us out. Not a big C, but a beautiful character. There you go. That Boba Fett is a character. He's hilarious. Especially at parties. That's why Jabba keeps him around. Those are those. We want a letter E. How about for letter E, a Star Wars notebook, a journal, 120 sheets. Never been used. You can use this as a diary if you want, or if you want to use it for work and be the funnest guy at the office. It's got a little strappy here so you can pick out the page you're on and save it. Like so. But there you go. Star Wars journal, starting at $1. Can't go wrong for a doll hair. It's going to be letter E, starting off letter E right there. Darth Vader journal. There's everything on A, B, and C. That fits in. Alright. Alright, let's get you out some Lily Letty there. We'll get out some Lily Letty now that we're on the later wheels. Alright, now we're going to just start these out at what I paid for them. Now remember, I got friends. I go to Mexico for these things, and I buy in bulk for cash, American dollars in Mexico. So whatever price I'm paying is unbelievably cheap compared to what they're worth. But I'm going to start them off with that anyways because you guys will take care of it. This is a bunch of rare variants that I know you want, so I'm not worried about it. All right, first off, we're going to start off at a Bib Fortuna. This cost me 120 bucks down there. They go for about 300, so I did really good on that one. But there you go. He is in beautiful shape. He has all his parts. He is Lily Letty Bib Fortuna. And a couple ways you can tell Lily Letty. He's got crazy teeth. If I can get it to zoom. The Bespin guard is letter G, as in George. There you go. See his teeth? And so this is a Lily Letty Bib Fortuna. Very nice shape on him. You can check the paint on his fingertips there. He is completely complete. Has his staff and has everything. His coat is a different, bit different than the American one. His stick is much darker, and the figure also has the Letty COO, obviously. So there you go. Lily Letty Bib Fortuna, starting off at 120 bucks. And that's going to be letter M as in Michael. Letter M as in Michael. Next up, paid 90 bucks for this guy. This is an Emperor's Royal Guard, Lily Letty Emperor Royal Guard. Fun thing is with the loose laws in Mexico. Ready? Boop. Most Lily Letty Royal Guards, their head pops right off because they didn't bother putting any glue in them. Which is a super duper bad choking hazard, but there's like less rules in Mexico, even to this day. But I mean, so I don't know. But anyway, this one's going to be starting off at $90. That's what I paid, and they usually go for about $250. And he does have his stick. Lily Letty, all complete, 100% Lily Letty right there. And that's going to be letter N as in Nancy. N as in Nancy. All right. Where's your stick? Oh no, this one's really cool. You ready? They also had problems, weak welds and stuff like that, because they slacked. The factory was a slacker factory. But anyway, here's a General Madine. This is, I believe, a weak weld or a overstock. I will tell you in a moment, and I'll teach you how to learn. But what that means, he still comes apart here, folks. Ready? Looks perfectly fine, right? But hold up. Boop. There you go. So this is a General Madine, and this is a, I believe it's a weak weld, but we're going to check it out here. It might be a no weld. Yeah, it's a weak weld General Madine, and the way you could tell here, look. You see right in here? There's lines on the edges here. Right there, there's a line, and right there, there's a line. And do you see how those lines are not perfect the whole way? That's because they have been sonic welded at one point. Just a bad job at sonic welding. There are a lot less rules for Lily Letty, and a lot less, what was it called? Quality control. So, if the person got lazy with the welder, the sonic welder that ended up sticking these figures together, that's what would happen. And you could see there's little tiny weld mark there and there. But this is a weak weld General Madine. So he's take-apartable, which is always fun because you can build a figure. So these are a special thing that only really happens in Lily Letty. I've never seen it on anything Kenner, ever. I've seen it on one PvP Boba Fett. And the reason why is because it has safety regulations in America. And their safety regulations were so lax, things like this could happen, which makes this a special figure, and a lot of people sought after. Now, this one I did pay $80 for. Usually the weak welds go for about, I don't know, I'd say about $120 on General Madine, something like that. But we're going to start them off at $80 because that's what I paid for a weak weld General Madine. And that's a Lily Letty figure. So he has the Lily Letty scarred out COO there, and you're good to go. But he does, look, sticks together perfectly, looks normal, but he is a weak weld, so you can take him apart and build a figure, which is always fun. So he's going to be letter O as in olive. General Madine, weak weld. And then letter P is always a favorite of everybody's for Lily Letty, and one of the hardest Lily Letty Minon card figures to find. I used to have one, but they are impossibly hard to find. And this is Zuckuss. So Zuckuss, there you go. And Zuckuss is actually a cool one, and there's his Lily Letty accessory. All these accessories I'm going to be selling you with these Lily Letty figures are also Lily Letty accessories, which are usually much more expensive. Just to give you an idea, a Lily Letty Stormtrooper blaster is a $50 item, whereas a regular Stormtrooper blaster is about $20. They're just way hard to come by, especially the tougher blasters. So this one's Lily Letty as well. The easiest way to tell Lily Letty on this thing is, number one, it gets a little bit loose, whereas like American Forloms do not get loose because of the way they're made. But if you look at the back here of his legs, you'll see the holes in his knees. You see in the back of his knees he has holes. Now the thing is, the American one can also have that, but only the Lily Letty has this. You see those two holes down there? So it is a very obvious, easy to tell variant, and very cool to be said, and complete. This one I paid $80 for, so we'll start it at $80. Lily Letty Zuckuss. That's letter P. Alright, and now's the moment you've been waiting for. I'm going to put them out on the 3 big wheels, and I'm going to let them spin all night till they go, because I know these are big pieces. They're expensive. You got to be in a high-end game for this, and I will tell you everything about them. But we're going to start off with my 3. And now, every time I've been to Mexico, I've only gotten 2 Lily Letty men on cards. besides this one here. But it's been hard because they don't want to give them up because there's very, very few, and the collectors are diehard down there. But they're all sweethearts, and most of them are my friends now, so it's cool. But here, we're going to start off with the very first. I know you wanted to see the squid. Now, here's the hook with the squid. This, and it's actually my fault. Here's a little story. My buddy that I bought this off of, 4 years ago, I was at his house. Funny story, too. So we got pizza. He ordered pizza. And here's the thing. If you don't know, in pizza, they give you ketchup packets with pizza because everybody down there squirts ketchup on their pizza, like a barbecue chicken pizza with barbecue sauce, but with ketchup. So they always send you ketchup. Even Andrea got a pizza at the hotel, room service, and it came up with a little plate of 5 ketchups on it. So anyway, I'm over there hanging out with my buddies. We're having a couple drinks. We're hanging out all night. And we're showing off Star Wars, of course. And it's like, check this out, check that out. And when my buddy was handing me this, I didn't grab it quick enough, or he handed it too fast, or one or the other, but it fell on the floor and it broke the little plastic tab here. So you can get this regraded. It'll cost you to get it regraded from CAS, but I'm sure they'll do it, no problem. But it has one broken peg, so if you don't leave it standing on a shelf, it can go like that. But it displays perfectly as long as you don't shake it around. And it was graded an a CAS 75, 76.1. This is the red cape squid head. Really hard to find. I'm going to start this one off at $600. Usually just the figure goes for $550. So just the figure goes for $550. You're getting the figure graded with the card back, and I'm only starting it off at $600. And it does have the blaster, the Lily Letty blaster there as well. Squid Head has that specialty blaster. But that is a Burgundy Cape Squid Head, and he is really cool because he has the negative card back. In Lily Letty, they have 2 different kinds of card backs. They have the positive card back, and they have the negative card back. So those are the 2 different kinds of card backs. Well, they do have different ones as far as whichever card you're getting. But this is the positive, or this is the negative card back. This is the positive. And it's because the figures look like they're negatives on a, if you're old enough to remember what a negative was in photography, there you go. So this is a incredible squid. Very, very rare, especially with the card back. It does have the squid card back. That's probably a $300 card back right there. So my price is insanely low. I should have started it higher, but I told you I would start it for whatever I paid, and I paid 600 bones for this one. I guarantee you it's worth easily 1,000. We're going to put that up on letter S right there, and that is a Lily Letty Red Cape Squid with card back and blaster. Next up, may as well put it in the middle, but here you go. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen, that is a mint on card Lily Letty Jawa. The most spectacular thing about Lily Letty Jawas is their hood is separately stitched from their cloak. So that hood right there is removable. You can actually take that hood off, which is completely insane and something that would never, ever, 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 ever happen in America, because how easy is it for a kid to eat that hood right there? Let me try to give it a bit more light, and you can see, yeah, you see how you can see the neck of the Jawa right there? And that's because that hood is separate from the cloak. Now this one is graded, and the reason why this one is graded is because Andrea kept the one I bought down there, and she's giving up hers from her personal collection and replacing it with the one I got down there. She got a little bit of the upgrade. It still has the same sticker mark as this one. But this one right here is an AFA 60. Now let me tell you about it before you strap it with that terrible label. It is a card of 60, a bubble of 80, and a figure of 85. So it has extremely high subgrades, and you can see the reason why I got the 60 is because of right here, obviously, which really isn't that bad, especially being a mint on card from Mexico. This one we are starting at $3,500. 3500. The last one I saw sell of this sold for $3,800, and it wasn't even graded. This one is graded with extremely high subgrades, so it is a card 60 grade on the card, which still looks unbelievably beautiful. But the bubble has an 80 grade and the figure has an 85 grade. It does not get nicer than that. Look at that thing. It's stunningly beautiful. And it is a removable hood Jawa. So there you go. It's absolutely beautiful. That's going to be letter T. Letter T for ta-da! That's the craziest thing you've ever seen on a live auction ever. All right. And then the third here. This one is ridiculously special. Now, this is not a mint-on card, but it is absolutely everything that comes on the mint-on card. This mint-on card has been used as a checkbox for a little kid, but nonetheless, it's still there and looks great. And I love that bit of the story anyway. This is graded a CAS 75. Check it out. This is a Lily Letty Bib Fortuna. Now, this Bib Fortuna has the card back. It has the proper bubble. It has a complete Bib Fortuna in there. And it's very, very nice. This is the Burgundy Cape Bib Fortuna. And it's very, very rare. Now, the last Burgundy Cape Bib Fortuna, just loose. No card back, no bubble, no grade, no nothing. Just loose. Sold for $3,500. So that's also where we're going to start this one. $3,500, and you're going to get the card back and the bubble and everything else for free. This is a ridiculously beautiful bib, a really, 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 really rare and tough piece to get, especially in this kind of condition. And I've seen maybe one mint-on card ever. I don't know if I've seen another one with the bubble and everything like that. I mean, it has everything. That's even the proper bubble. It lines up. So it's just somebody's open toy from their childhood. And it's 100% complete there, and it has a bubble protector, and it's beautifully graded and displayed by CAS at a 75 there. But it's exceptionally nice, and you get that freaking ridiculously hard to find card back with it, which is just like woohoo. So there you go. Lily Letty Bib Fortuna, and we're starting that one at $3,500. I am quite sure it's going to go for more than that. So we're going to put that out on letter U and let those spin. Now, something I want to do that I've wanted to do since I was coming back from Mexico, I wanted to put up this screen. Now, anyone out there, I challenge you to find any live auction in the world with a better 1, 2, 3 than I have spinning on those wheels right now on a random Tuesday here on The Imperial Commissary, the best Facebook group on the planet. Look at that. It is just a stunning display of ultra rare, awesome epicness. And I am bragging about it because I am proud of it. Look at them spin. Alright, and we're going to get to some card backs later, but right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple things. My buddy down there, his name is Manuel Carasso. And you guys might have met him at the IC, at ICCC. But he makes these artworks on Venezuelan dollars. So there you go. It's topical, current topical thing, if you'd like to purchase a Venezuelan dollar. So he gave me a stack of these, and he said, Mike, if you get $30 each for them, great. If you get any more than that, just give it to the charity. So it would go to IC for Life if it's anything over $30. But I'm going to start these off at $30 if anybody's keen. These are original, real bills from Venezuela. 2 bolívares, but the Banco de Central de Venezuela. So it's an actual currency bill, and he paints Star Wars images on it. So this one's an X-Wing starting at $30. That's going to be letter X. That's an X-Wing, but he does beautiful artwork, and he's actually a really famous artist. I have some very beautiful paintings, like not Star Wars, but like contemporary art paintings in my house of his. So he's great. There's an X-Wing on a Venezuelan dollar. So if you want something for your collection nobody has, starting at $30 these are. I'm going to put them out on where we usually spin the card backs for now. If they work good, great. If not, I'll put up some posts on the IC and stuff. It is high quality artwork of the stuff we love on actual currency from Venezuela. So very cool right there. That's going to be letter X, the X-Wing. Letter Y, let's do this one, is awesome. There you go. Itchy and Scratchy is a Jedi with Itchy chopping Scratchy's head off with a lightsaber, which is freaking awesome. So that's a really good one, starting at $30. And that's going to be letter XY. Letter Y, this is going to be. So Itchy and Scratchy is going to be letter Y. I got to wait for it to spin around here. Andrea does have a Jawa in her personal collection. This was Andrea's Jawa she took the one I just got because it's a slight upgrade over this one. But the funny thing is the litho tear on the top of that from the sticker is exactly the same on the one she just replaced it with. Here's Amando creeping up on the, I guess she's the president of Venezuela or something. I don't know who she is. I don't know enough about Venezuelan politics. But there you go. There's Amando at your back. It's signed by the artist there. These are starting off at $30 a piece. This is going to be W. And then letter Z. How about Lois Griffin as a Princess Leia there on a Bolivian $2 bill. So there you go. Princess Leia, Lois Griffin from the Family Guy. You guys know that show. Letter Z, starting at $30. So there you go. Those are really cool. Check them out if you're keen. There are Vader art on the bills. We'll get down to those eventually, as long as some of these sell. And if there's certain ones you don't like, that's all right. I'm quite sure Itchy and Scratchy will go. That X-Wing is freaking awesome. So it's worth the $30. They were also $30 on site at the con. But I'm helping him out. He had some extra ones left over that he made. And some ones that he made since then. So I said, sure, I'll take them home and I'll throw them up on Taco Tuesday. I think the people will love them. Hey, what's up, Melon? How you doing, bud? There we go. Toby Black's in the lead on the Jawa. Jeez. Need to give them a little bit more space. They're tapping. Can't have those tapping. They're too expensive. Just look at that. Oh, 3 different card back variants as well. And all the bills are signed by the artist. Yep. Yeah, Chris Hoshide. We got a Weak Weld Lily Letty General Madine there. Oh, you need the poster. The poster is... I wrote it down. I have no idea where I wrote it. But it is the 1977 New Hope. I think it's 28 by 20 is the size. I had it written down. If I find it, I'll show you. But here it is. That's an original Star Wars New Hope poster. Hildebrandt. It's a Hildebrandt artwork. And that is from 1977. Letter EI. They go for about $200 with tack holes. This one's got minor damage on it, but it still displays beautifully, as you can see. So I'm going to start that off at probably $125 just because I don't want to lose my shirt on it. But that's a beautiful poster. It is the Hildebrandt from 77. All right, we got a bid on the Jawa. Toby Black's in the lead on the Jawa there. We got a bid on that squid, 600, 625, 675. That squid is cheap. A Lily Letty Chewbacca I do not have. I used to have one. I sold it about 8 months ago for $7,000. But it was also when it was really busy and people wanted to pay that. Or no, not 7,000. I think 3,500 or something like that. But that Jawa was way more rare, so that's cool. Is that a Luke Jedi? I do have a Luke Jedi, Lily Letty Luke Jedi. It's not a mint on card, but I do have one here that we can put out. Sam Cobra starts us off on that beautiful poster, 77 Hildebrandt. It's hard to say, Hildebrandt. I know it's on one of these darn post-it notes because I was like, write that down because you'll forget what it is. Oh yeah, here it is. Yes, it is 20 inches by 28 inches. It is a 1977 New Hope Hildebrandt poster. So there you go. Here you go. They are artwork done by my buddy Manuel Carrasco, and he does them on Venezuelan dollars, so that's actual currency. And there's Lois Griffin as Princess Leia, There's, I guess, the president or something, prime minister or whatever, with the Mando behind her. We got an awesome X-Wing on letter X. And, Itchy and Scratchy. What do you think the bib would grade? Which bib? The green one, buddy? The red one is graded a 75, but I don't know if it... I think it's a 75. Yeah, it's graded at 75, but I think it might grade higher if you didn't have the card back with it. I think the card back hurt that grade. But the green one, if you mean the green one here, dude, I hate saying what things would grade, but I'll tell you if I see anything wrong. Because you never know what something will grade. What if somebody just had a bad day with their girlfriend last night and they're grading your toy the next day, you know? His cape is perfect, man. There's no strings or anything, or rips or tears or anything at all. His head is super clean and nice. His teeth are perfect. The paint on his eyes and teeth is really nice. And his fingers, the paint's really nice, man. I don't see why this would ever get below an 80. I hate to say 85 or 90, but... because God forbid they ever give those out anymore. But I don't see anything on here that's glaring to make it below an 80. This is the green cape bib. It's very nice condition. Nothing wrong with it. Very nice. Any currency with Chewbacca? Here, let me look. Yep, there's one. What else were you looking for? You were looking for... There's actually a couple Chewbaccas here, bro. There's Darth Vader's, because you were looking for Darth Vader's. You only pull out the Darth Vader's and the Chewbacca's. There's some really good ones here, guys. There's an AT-AT one that's awesome. Here are the Vader's and the Chewbacca's. They don't do 85s anymore. I think they do, but very seldom. Yes, I do have some Mexican bootlegs for you, Darren. Some really cool ones, actually. There's Darth Vader. There's a Vader. There's a Vader. There's a Chewie. That one's actually really nice. It's like pretty. There's a Chewie. And there's Brian Griffith as Chewie. Or Griffin as Chewie. Got a lot of Grogu's in there and stuff like that. We'll put them up. We got 2 bids on 2 of them, so... no loose Jawas from Mexico. They, to be honest, they were too expensive. Everybody down there, I did see a bunch of them, so I do have access. But they wanted $1,000 a piece for them, and there was one that just sold on eBay for $1,037 that was graded an 80. So $1,000 a piece is just too much. So we're gonna have to wait on loose Jawas for a little while longer, because supposedly they're still selling for about $1,000 down there, but they're only selling for $1,000 up here at best. So I didn't really see the value yet. But maybe next year. I try to get down there every year, so maybe next year. Darren, you gotta check this out, dude. It's like squishy. Out of the last 20 I sent to AFA loose complete in August, I got 580. I got 685s out of 20. Nice, dude. But did you think they were all 85s when you sent them? That's still actually a really decent percentage, man. Yeah, letter E is just a journal, an unused Star Wars journal. Yeah, no bids on the Lily Letty bib yet. But really, go look them up. I mean, they're selling for that without the card back, without the bubble. But I could always pop him up on Deal No Deal. And also, don't forget about the regular items. There's still a Naked Jawa on letter A for 0 bids. We've got a Star Wars Darth Vader journal. Casey Blevin just took over on that one. We got an FX7 0 bids. We got a Hoth Rebel Commander 0 bids. We got a Bespin Guard with a Fu Manchu at only $1. We got a C-3PO at $5. Boss complete in beautiful condition, only at $12. So just because there's a lot of Lily Letty flash out there, don't let it hold you back from bidding on the Kenner. Any Goodyear R2s? You know what, dude? I don't. Go on to the... Here, look, Casey. I'm going to show you. And we're going to do this right now because I want everybody to do this. Go here when you can. Please, please, please. Go to the internet and go to IC4LifeCharity.org. Okay? IC4LifeCharity.org and click on our auction right here. Boom. And this is the current auction for IC for Life Charity. Look, there's a Lily Letty removable rocket Boba Fett CAS 85. It's currently only at $6,500. That's an $1,100 figure, so that's a heck of a piece. Lots of cool loose stuff. Here's your R2 that you want, Casey, and it's only at $350. That's worth $650 blindfolded, and it's starting off super cheap. But go ahead, log in here and bid on it, Casey, and you'll love it. And you get a good deal because nobody knows what it is. That at $450 is crazy because it's worth $750. So if anybody wants to get in there, but go in there. There's some modern too. There's some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's Blue Snag there. That Blue Snag's only $195. There's look at this. Nobody's even bid on it yet. You can't tell me that a bat isn't worth $650. So get in there if you like toys. Get a good deal on stuff and buy something beautiful, and also help out the Kilpatrick family there. Some beautiful stuff. You want to get in on that. Cards, everything. But that is the IC for Life charity. Please go support it. I beseech you to support IC for Life. ICforlifecharity.org right there. Now, that being said, Casey, I do have a really cool bootleg R2 that I can show you and sell to you. It's not made out of rubber, but it's made out of, like, it looks like it should be glow in the dark, but it is not glow in the dark. Disclaimer, that was the first thing I looked at, because it looks like it's glow in the dark. Letter O, Darren takes a shot there. Anthony Demas, granted, they all came from cracked bubbles or torn baggies. Thought I'd get a couple 90s and mostly 85s. The rest were a couple 80s and the rest were 75s. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's... They give away 85s like it's pulling teeth now. God forbid they give away a 90. And that's what I'm saying. Cracked bubbles and open baggies. So brand new uncirculated figures. And you can't pull off all 85s. It's tough. Grading is tough. They do not let you get those 85s and 90s anymore. If anybody wants to know more information about these, we already have a bidder on the Jawa and on the Red Cape Squid. The Red Cape Squid is still super cheap, to be fair. The Jawa is a steal of a deal. And that Lily Letty Bib Fortuna with bubble and card back, that's a steal of a deal, folks. Steal of a deal. $3,500 it's starting at, but it does not have bids yet. Whereas the other ones do. Those are authentic Lily Letty with all accessories right there that you're looking at. Beautiful figures. Some really tough to find figures there. Beautiful stuff. What letter is Boba? Boba is letter B for Boba, I think. Nope, Bosk is letter B. Boba Fett is letter... I'll tell you when he spins around. Letter I. I is in Indiana. Beautiful, perfectly beautiful Boba Fett. Really great condition right there. And he's only at $60, which is way too cheap for how nice that Boba is. Ooh, look at that picture with those Letties spinning behind me. That's kind of freaking cool. Burp. All right, and we got some bids on all the dollars out there. So I'm going to call the three that have bids. The only one that doesn't have a bid is Lois Griffin is Princess Leia. But we're going to call the other three, and I'll get you out three more. So I know you guys wanted some Vaders and Chewies. So W, X, and Y we're going to call. They're all currently 30, 36, and 30. So that means $6 for IC for Life, which is awesome. So we're going to call them going right now. Going once, going twice, going thrice. This is W, X, and Y are sold. Those are cool ones. Andrea, I guess you gotta write down what they are or something. I don't know how to tell which is which for future reference for when Mike's shipping them. Do you want to just? Oh, did you write them down? Yeah, you already wrote them down. Cool. Forget it. Which one was Lois Griffin at? She's letter Z. Her starting bid is $30. She hasn't sold yet, so I'm gonna put her back up there. All right, and let's get you out a couple more. These 3 are sold. The beautiful pieces of artwork there. Hey, Mike, you still here? Can I get a bin when you get a chance? Thanks. All right, here is Brian Griffin as Chewbacca with a Death Star up there, so that's a really cool one. Death Star is really nice. And see, he signs right there, so it's autographed by the artist as well. So he's going to be letter W.
Too big?
It's kind of big.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you got a little guy that'll fit here where this Death Star is. And we're going to put this, put a Darth Vader out there. There's a Vader. He's letter X. Darth Vader is letter X. How about a Grogu for letter Y? Everybody loves Grogu. And these are great. If you pop them in one of those dollar bill frames from Amazon, you can put them up on the wall. They're very, very cool. Thanks, Mikey. And that Grogu is going to be... letter Y is Grogu. So there you go. Here they are spinning. No mint on card, Lily Letty Leias. I'm sorry, the only mint on cards I have are spinning right now, right here. Tell you the truth, the only mint on card I got was the Jawa. Don't worry, I will be going back, as I always do, and I will bring you back more awesome Lily Letty stuff. I can't believe we only got one bidder on that Lily Letty Jawa. I mean, Toby Black, congratulations, man. You're going to get a killer piece, bro. But I can't believe there wasn't a bit of fight for that Jawa. It's a beautiful piece. Really high subgrades. What up? T.O.B. in the house. How you doing? All right, folks, let me know if you want to see anything, if you want me to tell you about anything that's out there spinning around. Please let me know. I'm going to take off my sombrero because it's heavy. But yeah, let me know. And we have tons more Lily Letty to come, so stay tuned. I can't believe that Boba Fett. I'm going to show you this. I know it's a Kenner Boba Fett, and I know we're doing Lily Letty, so everybody's like, whatever. But this is literally $60 right now, and look at it. Just like, look at the condition. And it's only $60. Later, Mikey. Drive safe. Thank you. That's letter I right there, and he's only at $60 so far. Got to figure that blaster's $20, so that beautiful Boba's only $40 right now. Happy Tuesday, Sean. How are you? You fine folks, let me know if you want to see anything else, if you want to see anything again. You got any questions? Alright, Lois Griffin is not a big hit as Princess Leia, so I'll put that up on a regular sales post. Let's get you out a different one for letter Z here. How about a Ray? Really nicely done, Ray. There you go, signed by the artist. And that's going to be letter Z. Very nice. I'll put the unsold in a pile and maybe I'll put them up $30 each on the IC or something like that. Brian Griffin as Chewbacca is sitting there too. Nobody likes that crossover, huh? Sure like Ditchy and Scratchy. Yeah, let's swap out that Chewbacca with a really cool Chewbacca. Yeah, since nobody's bid on it. We're going to swap out that Chewbacca with this Chewbacca. That one's really freaking awesome. And it's right over the face. Like, on this is the face of the, I don't know, Prime Minister or President or whatever it is. I don't know. But see, it looks like this. Okay, this is the real Bill. So, if you look at Chewbacca, you can actually see that through the Chewbacca, you see? So it's just freaking awesome. That's why I'm showing you. But there you go. That Chewbacca is going to be letter W. We're going to swap him out for the Brian Griffin one. Letter W there. Is the Boba Fett Lily Letty? No, not yet. But I do have a Lily Letty Fett I will be putting up in the near future that is also beautiful. So there you go. We got another bit on the poster. Vanessa Jackson getting in on that 1977 Hildebrandt poster. Right behind my head there. Ooh. Right there. Let me know if you guys want to see anything at all. Happy to show you again. Letter M, N, and O, and P are all Lily Letty. Can I have a tour, please? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Starting off here at ABCND, an A, we have a Naked Jawa. He is at $1. On B, we have a $12 Bosk that's in beautiful shape. Letter C is a C3PO, pretty good shape, but he's only at $5. Can't go wrong. And that R2D2 Solid Dome at $25 is a steal of a deal. Next up, we have letters... F is an FX7. He's only at $1. G is at $1. He's a Bespin guard with a Fu Manchu. Letter H is at $2. Those are so cheap. You can't get a complete vintage figure for under $5. So those are all steals. The Hoth Rebel Commander is only at $2. Boba Fett complete there in beautiful condition is at $70. That's a Hong Kong Boba. Mr. Anderson's in the lead on the Lily Letty Bib Fortuna, or actually here. Letter E is a Star Wars journal. It's going for $12, unused journal. Letter M is a Lily Letty Bib Fortuna complete in beautiful condition, $175. Letter N is a Lily Letty Emperor's Royal Guard complete at $110. Letter O is a Lily Letty General Madine with a weak weld incomplete. He doesn't have his stick, but he has the weak weld there. And then we've got letter P is a Lily Letty Zuckus, and he is complete. Letter S is a Lily Letty Red Cape Squid Head figure with the negative card back. In a CAS case, it's graded CAS 75. It does have a broken shoulder tab on the plastic CAS case, so he can shake around in there, but if you display him like that, it'll be perfect. And you can kind of move him into that position even if he comes loose in shipping. And then letter T is an AFA 60 with really high subgrades. Lily Letty Removable Hood Jawa. Card is a 60, bubble is an 80, figure is an 85. And then letter U is a Lily Letty Bib Fortuna figure with the bubble and negative card back. So it's everything that would be on a mint-on card, except it's been opened. But it is the proper bubble, it is the proper card, and it is graded to say so at a 75. And then we got the Chewbacca, the Venezuelan money here on the big wheel. And then on the poster of the night, we have the Hildenbrandt poster from 1977 right there. It is 20 inches by 28 inches. Those are monsters. Monsters. And there is your tour. So I hope you enjoyed the tour of what's on sale right now on the IC Taco Tuesday. What is the grade on S? S is an AFA, or no, a CAS 75, 75. I'll show them to you again because I love looking at them. They're just beautiful. And see, that's the piece that broke off. And it was totally my fault. We were drinking. I didn't grab it quick enough. But it still displays perfect. I wouldn't bother fixing it, but you can get it regraded from CAS, no problem. But I wouldn't bother. R2 sticker's pretty good, man. There's a couple little brown marks, but not bad. I'll show you him here. One sec. And he still clicks. There we go. We got a secondary bid on T. So Toby Black, Eduardo Martins just took you over at 52 and a quarter. Make sure all your bids are at least $20 since it is over the $200. Whoa, Eduardo Martin's taking over everything, man. You gonna go on the bib? Big, beautiful bib with card back and bubble and graded for the same price as a loose one sold for recently. All right, let's call those dollar bills again, or $2 bills, $2 Venezuelan bills. Then we'll get you out some new ones. Three of them have bids on them, so we're going to call letter X, Y, and Z. X is at 37, Y is at 32, and Z is at 30. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Oh, you're doing fine, Edward. You're fine, Eduardo. You're totally fine, dude. Your bids were correct, so don't worry about it. Let me call this Venezuelan money, Travis, and I'll get right to you there, brother. There you go. That is letter X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z. All right, letter X. This one's awesome. This is my favorite one from the set. Check this out. A lot going on in that one. I'm going to actually take it out of the sheath so it doesn't have the glare so you can see it. Look at that. It's really well done. Signed by the artist. Do you have any Jawa art? I'm not sure. Andrea usually snags all the Jawa art on the paper money. She's got like 10 of these things. So I don't know if there's any in here, but I'll look. We're going to make that one letter X. That AT-AT, letter X. No Jawas. That's cool, though. Look at that. That'll be letter Y, the farm boy with a TIE fighter. No Jawas. No Jawas this time. That's sick. That's awesome. That's going to be letter Y. Farm boy is letter Y. And then... how about Han and Leia for letter Z? Look at that. And Leia's got her saber, which is cool. Signed by the artist. And that's going to be letter Z. Han and Leia there, letter Z. Okay, Travis Hoffman. Here we go. I do have a TIE Pilot money, Travis. Stick around, man. I'll put it up. It's freaking awesome. Alright, you were asking what the bids are on these. On the Lily Letty Jawa, it's at $35.25. Eduardo Martins is in the lead. It has a card grade of 60, the bubble grade of 80, and the figure grade of 85. So extremely high subgrades. And you could easily tell what's wrong with the card. It's got the sticker residue and stuff. And then the next one is the Lily Letty Red Cape Squid Head with the negative card back. That's a loose figure with card back. It is graded at a CAS 75. It has a broken peg behind one of the shoulders there, so you can get it regraded if you want. If not, it displays perfectly fine the way it is. And that one's at 775. Eduardo Martins is in the lead on that one. And then the next is a CAS 75 Lily Letty Bib Fortuna. It is the Burgundy Cape bib. He has the bubble and the negative card back. It is not a sealed bubble, but it is all the original proper pieces. So it's everything you need for it to be a carded figure, except the sealed part. And it's a starting bid of $3,500, which I have seen a Burgundy Cape bib Fortuna literally go for without a card back or a bubble or a grade recently. So it's starting off at a really cheap price. No bidders on that one yet. The others do have bidders. But those are the current ones spinning with the cards. The highlight of the Mexico trip, I'll tell you, man, it was definitely going out to dinner with my friends. I've known these guys for 7 years. They did a panel at ICCC once. They've come up to my house before. And they're just great friends, really good dudes. And we just hung out all night. We hung out for like 6 hours. We sang classic Mexican music and ate queso fondito, which is the best food in the world. If you haven't had it, it's delicious. And unfortunately, you can't even buy the cheese in America. But don't tell anybody. I snuck some home. Shh. But yeah, definitely my buddies down there, man. I don't get to see them, except for maybe once a year if I'm lucky. And I haven't seen them in like 2-3 years because I haven't been down to Mexico for a while. And they're just wonderful people. Their kids are great. Their families are great. Their wives are great. And it's just really, really nice hanging out with people that love what you love from a different country. You know what I mean? It's like you're all best friends. And it's really an amazing time, man. I highly suggest anybody go on down to Mexico City and play Star Wars. There's a great Star Wars community down there and great people. And obviously great deals if I can buy them for less than you want to buy them for. So go down there and grab some Letty. You'll love it. And also the food is phenomenal. I pretty much just did nothing except eat, hang out with friends, drink cervezas, hang out with Andrea, eat more, and then eat some more. And then as soon as I was done eating that stuff, I ate some more stuff. I did not see TOB's question. Let me scroll up. Can't scroll up that high. What was TOB's question, baby? I'll answer it. Is this an artist? You portion explained it, but it was like, yes, they are. His name is Manuel Carrasco, and he takes Venezuelan bills, and over the prime minister or whatever it is of Venezuela, he makes Star Wars artwork. So that's what these are. They're artwork, and he's signed the back of every single one. So you get the artist signature on there. But he just makes unbelievably awesome stuff, and that's actual real Venezuelan currency. I did not try Mexican chocolate tequila. I was forced to drink some mezcal, which is not my favorite. It kind of just tastes like tequila to me. But they love it down there now. And the Fett is not a Letty, and the paint on Bosk is beautiful. I have a Lily Letty Boba Fett, but it is not up currently. So the Fett up right now is just a regular Kenner Boba Fett. He's in beautiful condition, but he's just a Kenner. All right, let's call letter E, and let's get out something else for letter E. Teague Richardson's going to take that Darth Vader journal down there. 20 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Yes, Mexico City has beautiful museums, man, of which I went to none because I never go. But my brother is always telling me, how do you come here and not go to the museums? There was like one right across from our hotel that has like the best Egyptian section in the world or something. I don't know. But I did not make it to the museums. But Mexico City is just a beautiful place. The service is astoundingly good, and the food is phenomenal. Very nice, kind people. I love Mexico. I can see myself retiring there someday. How about a giant random Flash Gordon autograph for letter E? I had Flash Gordon at the first ICCC. So this one has the ICCC sticker right there. And there's his autograph, Sam Jones. Huge Flash Gordon. There's the size of regular paper. so you get an idea. That's going to be letter E, and we'll start it off at, I don't know, $1. Flash Gordon signed by Sam Jones, so an authentic autograph there, starting at $1. Giant poster. There's no way to fit. There, we'll do that. You get the idea. We got a $10 bid on E there, so E is rolling. Let me know anything you want to see, anything you want to talk about. Yes, the Zuckus is Lily Letty. Yes, sir, and it is complete. All right, we're going to call some more of that Venezuelan money here. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. I do have a loose Lily Letty Stormtrooper here, bud. I'll put it up for you. This is for XYZ that's selling right now. XYZ. And we're going to pull down letter W, that Chewbacca that nobody wanted there. We'll try off with the third and final Chewbacca. Somebody did request Chewbacca money. 1, 2, 3. Down there. Alright, there's a TIE Fighter pilot, as per request. He's awesome. Signed by the artist there. That's going to be W. Letter X, R2-D2. Bloop, 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 bloop. Letter X, R2-D2. Yep, I can show you that box in a second there, bud. Let me wait for letter X to turn around here. That's cool, R2. Alright. Letter Y, how about we do the South Park kids dressed up as Jedi and a little Cartman Grogu there. So letter I is the South Park Bill. Or letter Y, rather. Y is in yellow. South Park Bill. Let's find that other Chewbacca there. There's the last Chewbacca I got. He is going to be letter W, X, Y, Z. Letter Z. The Mighty Chewbacca, and signed by the artist. Yeah, we'll get to a bunch more Letty here in a second. Hey, Michael, in the original teaser poster for this auction yesterday, you had a Vader mini poster card. Yes, the Vader mini poster card will be coming up. I did promise somebody that has to work that I will not post it until 7:30. So I will not be posting the Vader until 7:30, but it is this hard plastic Lily Letty Return of the Jedi promotion, and it is hard plastic. And that will be posted, just not right now, in a little bit. I got a lot to get to, so I think I'm going to call these first ones here. Let me show you that Bosk first that you wanted to see. Nice chest on him. Really nice back on him as well. Nice Bosk. Letter B. That's a Kenner Bosk. Actually, there was no Lily Letty box, so obviously. Yeah, no worries, Brian. I'll definitely put it up there. Hey, Andrea, are there any recent bids on MNOP, or can I pull them and put up new Letty? Just write me on the sheet. Oh, Joe, you're here. You want me to put it up now? I told you. I promised I wasn't going to put it up yet, man. We'll put it up on letter E after we sell that Flash Gordon poster. Flash Gordon poster's only at $20. I know his autograph's like $50 or $60, so it's still cheap. B's at 25. Will you show the bills that are up, please? Yes, sir. There you go. You got it, Joe. Everybody bid on Flash Gordon so I could put up the Lily Letty poster. If you want to get in on Flash Gordon, do it up. Sam Jones autograph only at $20. Big Flash Gordon poster. Oh, it's at $30 now. I think he charges $60 for his autograph, if I remember right. So you know it's a good deal at $30. Got some folks duking it out for that Hildenbrandt poster. Beautiful poster. Very classic. Can't believe there's no bids on that Lily Letty bib for Tuna. That's so rare and a good deal. Let me know if you guys want to see anything. I got more awesome Lily Letty stuff that will be going up. It's only $6.25, so we still got plenty of time. Alex Ross, did he do the art on that? He's made some beautiful stuff. He just passed away, right? Like 3 months ago, something like that. On that Flash Gordon poster. The Lily Letty bib is at $3,500 starting. And I'm going to show him to you again. Because I can't believe he's still here. Because here's the thing. The last one to sell was $3,500 and it was loose complete with an verification from Ozio. If you know Ozio, he does some verifications in Mexico. He'll give you a sheet. And that one went for $3,500. This one has all the same stuff that had at $3,500, but it also has the card back. And it has the bubble. It just happens to be a bubble that's not sealed, but it is the proper bubble. the original bubble with it, so you can tell a kid opened this or whatever, and there you go. But this is a stunning piece. And it's a really... I know it's a lot of money, but it's a really good deal for what it is. So there you go. Bringing you good deals. Yep, thanks, babe. 3,500. All right. I want to get some stuff called so I can get you out some more cool Lily Letty stuff, guys. Let's call that Flash Gordon. $40 is good enough for me. Oh no, he's at 45. If anybody wants to get in Flash Gordon, hop on it now. He's at $45. He does charge 60 or 80 bucks for his autograph. I think it's 60 for his autograph. So hop in on that if you want his big Flash Gordon poster. What up, Cesar? How you doing? Cesar is one of my friends down there in Mexico. I met him. He has a tattoo parlor in Mexico. It's right by the Basilica. If you happen to be down there and you need a tattoo, talk to Caesar. He has beautiful work, does beautiful work. And some of these wonderful figures are from him. And next time I go down there, I got to bring him stuff to trade, which I forgot this time. But next time I'll remember, Caesar. You got to get me a list, buddy. Oh, he's still alive. All right, that's cool. What are the drawings in the money story? All right, this is a buddy of mine, Manuel Carrasco, and what he does is he paints Star Wars characters and stuff like that. All different characters. He even has Superman and stuff like that. I don't have any of the Superman ones. But he paints them on Venezuelan currency. So this is real money from Venezuela. They're $2 Venezuelan bills. So they don't really have much money. They're not worth anything really because their economy is shot. But he paints them on these. And it's... let me see if I can find one. Here. But see, they have the character back there. So he paints the characters on top of that Prime Minister thing. Like this. And he signs each and every one. And he's actually a... Not that there's anything wrong with Star Wars art on dollar bills. But he's a very legitimate artist that I actually have very expensive pieces of his in my house. Because I also do Latin American and African art. If you ever want to check it out, icgalleries.com. It has nothing to do with Star Wars. It just has to do with art. I happen to love art, and he's one of my artist friends in Mexico. And he was at the show last year. He was at ICCCon, and he made some extra ones of these. And he was like, "Mike, where do you think I should sell these, on eBay?" And I said, "You're crazy if you put them on eBay. Let me just put them on the IC." And he wanted 30 bucks a piece for them. So all the money over the 30 bucks we'll get to give to IC for Life charity. So that's why they're starting at 30 bucks. All right, Sean Conover is going to win letter E, it looks like. We're going to call that going once, going twice, going thrice. Flash Gordon, 50 bones. Flash Gordon is sold, but I can't get it to send for some reason. There we go. Cool. All right. Now, I know a lot of you have been wanting this one, so we're going to put it up. This is vintage for Lily Letty. It's for the when Regreso de Jedi came out, Return of the Jedi. They put this out as a... it is Lucasfilm official, but this was an advertisement. So it's made out of plastic. And it's got a little tack hole so you could tack it up, but that's supposed to be there. It's manufactured that way. And it's very, very cool and tough to find. And it's starting at $1. Can you give me that paper right there?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, hold on. All right, so that's going to be letter E. It's really tough to find. I have one in my collection room, but that's just because I'm awesome. All right, folks, I'm going to switch over with Chad. Chad's going to cover me, and I'll be back after break to put up more awesome vintage goodness for you. And, Chad, while you're here, I don't know. You could sell the 2 Venezuelan monies that have bid on them and pick out 2 more. Pop them up. I don't know where that one goes.
What's up, guys? How are you this evening? Hello, Casey. How are you? 100 on E. So it looks like Joseph got the 100 in before Nick with the 75. So you got to go more than that for E. Which one's E? Ooh, for that poster that he just put up. 110 on E. What's up, guys? Mr. Bordner and Conover. Hello. What's up, Dan? Oh, so we got some of these art. So this artist that did these dollars, he was at the convention, and I got a couple from him. These are cool. All right, he said we can call 2 of them. I guess 2 of them's got bids on them. W and X. Which one's W and X? Ooh, the TIE Fighter pilot and the R2. So let's get ahead and call W. W is that one here. There, it's coming around. There we go. The TIE Fighter pilot. So we're going to sell W and X right now. Let's go ahead and call sold on W. Oh, X is getting some bids, so we're going to hold off on X, but we're going to call W right now. W's at 55. Last chance on W. Let's call sold on W. Oh, I forgot to hit the timer, so you're getting a little extra time. All right, W is sold. That's that TIE Fighter pilot. Nice. Yeah, I bought like 2 or 3 of them. I think I bought 3 of them from the artist. I don't remember his name, but then he was cool because I I picked out like 3 ones that he had painted himself, like that he had on the table, and then he was like, "What's your favorite character?" I was like, "Oh, I like Chewie." So then he painted went home that night and painted a custom Chewie one for me and brought it back the next day. It was pretty cool. I'll have to show them to you guys next time. What do we got left? Oh, is that a Mando? Do we know what's inside? Why? What? The South Park one? You talking about the South Park painted one? What's inside? Why? I'm not sure I understand the question. Oh, you want a stormtrooper? Let's see if there's a stormtrooper. There's a Mando. There's like the red. Ooh, here's one. It's like a sketch. All right, this will be on W. Oh yeah, no, the box is just there to hold the dollars so they don't fall over. It's painted. It's just a stand. Sorry. All right, here's one that's going on W. It's gonna the stormtrooper one. That's W.
That one's cool because she uses security thing, a shiny security thing for them.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Mike just pointed something cool out. Look at. So for the helmet, those 3 lines, that's like the. Look, on this one, see, look, it's got the security line, like the Mylar strip. It's got like those 3 dashes, and so he used that for the helmet. Look. See the 3 dashes? Cool. Ooh, the mustache goes over the lady's face. Alright, that's W. Well, when W comes back around. There you go, guys. Yeah, the artist. Do you remember what's his name, Mike?
It's written right there.
The artist's name?
In the little post.
Oh, Manuel Carrasco. But yeah, he was super cool. He painted me the custom Chewie. It was pretty cool. W, 55 on W. That's the Stormtrooper one. All right, guys. Mike's back. Have fun.
All right. Thanks for hanging out. Can you show you again? Yeah, absolutely. You is really exceptional. Because it has all the original parts. The original bubble, original card back. So you know this figure even came on it because it fits. But it's beautiful. And remember, when they're grading this, it's not just the figure they're grading everything. So it got banged up on the grade because obviously the card has some litho tear from being opened. But it's really an exceptional piece. And it's that burgundy cape bib Fortuna. Here, let me try to get some light on it for you. He's got that nice blood red cape. Great condition. And there's everything there from the mint on card. It's just not a mint on card because it's open. Really beautiful piece. And it's the negative card back as well. It does have the crosses on it from somebody using it. But still, proper card back. A lot of history in this piece. Beautiful piece. And the last one I saw sell was loose for that same price. So you're getting the card back and the bubble and the grade for free. It's a great piece. I have that one in my collection room right by my Lily Letty. That plastic poster. And it's plastic too, it'll last forever. All right, let me look at these. I'm going to call the Lily Lettys here. So if you guys want to get in on these, please do it now or forever hold your peace. Because I'm going to call these 4 and I'm going to put you out 4 new Lily Letty. I'm going to read through them again one more time. There's a Lily Letty Bib Fortuna on letter M. It's at 175. Lily Letty Emperor Royal Guard on letter N. Those are both complete at 125. Letter O is a General McDean with a weak weld. He is incomplete. And letter P is a Lily Letty Zucket, complete at 120. All right, kiddos. Last chance on those. Calling them now. Starting off with letter M, Lily Letty Bib Fortuna complete at 175. That's a good deal. Those do go for upwards of $300 sometimes. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Lily Letty Bib. All right, next up is the Choking Hazard Lily Letty Emperor's Royal Guard complete at 125 for Mr. Bobby Lugo, letter N. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up, General Madine with that weak weld going to Mr. Darren Oscovare. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. The next one is Zuckus. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Okay, let me get you out 4 new Lily Letty there. My Lily Letty are over here, so give me 1 second. Grab the bin. Okay. Alrighty. Jedi Luke, please. Let me find him. Good thing you said something. Okay. Alright, so first up, we'll do the Jedi Luke, because he's been definitely requested. This is an extremely hard figure to find in Mexico, especially with the accessories. His blaster's worth like 250 bucks, his lightsaber's worth 125 bucks, and the Luke is worth even more than that. Different cape, different everything. He's got very, very minor damage, like nothing. A little nick on his nose, but it's really not bad. But the most important thing are his accessories, because they are the hard to find ones. Here is his proper Lily Letty blaster. And here's his proper Lily Letty lightsaber. So there you go. This is a complete Luke Jedi. I'm going to start him off at 300 bucks. That's what I paid. So he's starting off at 300 bucks. He's worth a lot more than that. But I told you I'd start him for what I paid, and that's what I paid. But remember, I buy in bulk with American money in Mexico, so factor in those things into how cheap that price actually is. But there we go. He looks beautiful. Lily Letty all the way. Bam. It's really, really nice for a Lily Letty Luke Jedi right there. He's going to be letter M. Okay, and then letter N, we had somebody requesting a Stormtrooper. This one's really cool because this is the filled peg hole. What a filled peg hole is the mold started breaking towards the end of the line. And towards the end of the line, they were making Lily Letty figures. Proper blaster, square clip, Lily Letty, blue-black. So, some of the Stormtroopers' feet and some Boba Fett's, the peg broke off from the mold. So the later ones had the peg. But this is a really, really nice Stormtrooper, Lily Letty Stormtrooper, complete with proper blaster. I paid, I think, $85 for this, so I'll start him off at 85 bucks. I don't know if that mark will come off his leg or not. But there you go. Very nice paint. And the other way to tell Lily Letty from a regular Stormtrooper is, look here. Do you see the band at the top of his helmet? Look at how thick it is compared to the Kenner one. It's like night and day. So very easy to tell variant right there. Lily Letty Stormtrooper complete. Letter N. Starting at 85 bucks, which is a steal. That's why I paid for it. All right, we got a vintage bootleg. This is a Grammarian Guard. He is missing his arms, but I got him really cheap because of it. I only paid 80 bucks for him, and I'm sure he's worth a lot more than that. But this is a Grammarian Guard vintage Mexican bootleg. He is missing the arms, but it happens. And he's going to be letter P as in Paul. P as in Paul. And then a Lily Letty Emperor complete. I paid 85 bucks for him, so we're going to start him off at 85 bucks. This is a Lily Letty Emperor complete. And the cool thing about Lily Letty Emperors here, it looks pretty good. But the really cool thing about Lily Letty Emperors and all the money in a Lily Letty Emperor is the accessory, because it is a black Chief Chirpa staff. Cool, right? So there's a Lily Letty Emperor with black Chief Chirpa staff. Well, Lily Letty Emperor with Lily Letty staff. And he's going to be letter O. Letter O is in olive. And there we go. There's 4 more to Lily Letty for you. I'm going to start calling these first ones, and we'll get more Letty out there for you. What do you say? Some of the Kenner ones I'll call and swap them out with Lily Letty, because you guys seem to be all about it. And maybe some bootlegs, too. So let's call these. If you want to get in on any of these are regular Kenner. Do it now or forever hold your peace. Let me actually package up the Lily Letty I just pulled down that's sold. Whoever bought the ERG, I don't want to hear you choking on the helmet. Be careful. It's definitely not American safety standards. The starting on the Gamguard, 85. That's what I paid, 85. Starting on the Gamguard, 85. The Bespin figure is at $16 and he's letter G. He has a new bid on him. All right, we're going to call Bosk Complete, letter B there. Bosk Complete at $28. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Beautiful Bosk. Sold. That's Kenner. Kenner Bosk, American. American. All right, let's call R2D2. C3PO just got a new bid, so we'll call R2D2 letter D. Going once, twice, three times. Sold. Please be sure to go sign up for IC for Life charity, the charity auction, and bid on that. All right, for letter B, or no, let me call these other ones here. We have a new bid on the Fu Manchu. FX7 we're going to call letter F. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. This is FX7 we're calling right now at $10. Okay, and the Hoth Rebel Commander, we're going to call it $11. And everything else has recent bids on those two spinning wheels, so we're going to let them spin a little bit more. And then we'll call them in a minute, and we'll get you out some Lily Letty in between there. Okay. Alrighty, letter B, we're going to put up a beauty. This is a Lily Letty Boba Fett. This is the only one I was able to acquire on the trip, so don't hold out for a better one, because there ain't going to be one. This is a double scar. What that means is the words Hong Kong are split. They're carved out separately, so it's a double scar. There's double scar and single scar Lily Letty Boba Fett's. He is in very good condition. His arms are a bit loose. His legs are a bit loose. That's not surprising with Letty. But his chest paint is actually pretty great, especially for a Lily Letty. So there you go, Lily Letty Boba Fett. And Lily Letty Boba Fett, this one's going to be letter B, and it's starting at $300. That's what I paid. $300, Lily Letty Boba Fett, letter B. I gotta wait till it spins around here again to get it out there. What is P? P is a Grammarian Guard vintage Mexican bootleg. He is missing his arms. B is a Lily Letty Boba Fett there, starting at $300. D, we need something for D. Here's a hard one to get. On the Luke, what color is his pew? It's like a gray, brown, gray, brown. It's the Lily Letty one. All right. Beautiful condition. This is a Lily Letty Leia Endor. And she is very special. Because Leia Endor Lily Letty came with two different color blasters. She came with a blue blaster, like the American Kenner version. And she also came with a gray blaster, which is very sought after because it's a gray Lily Letty Leia blaster. Who's ever seen a gray blaster? She's got great hair. She's in unbelievably great condition. She's beautiful. And she's going to start at $275. That's what I paid for her. And here's her beautiful gray blaster. Look at that. You've probably never seen that before because it's rare as heck. So that is a 100% complete Lily Letty Endor Leia, or Leia Poncho, if you will. Very, very nice condition. She has beautiful paint on her hands, and her hair is beautiful, and everything is beautiful. Boots are beautiful. She's in great condition, really, really top shelf. Proper accessories, Lily Letty Poncho, Lily Letty Belt, Lily Letty Helmet, Lily Letty Blaster, Lily Letty Leia Endor. And she's going to be letter D. D is in David. She's got that gray blaster. She's a beautiful figure. Here, look. Very cool. Okay, and then we need two more. Let me actually call these. I'm going to call the rest of the Kenner that are out there for A, B, C, and D. So we're going to call letter A, that Jawa, for $10. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. It's a naked Jawa there for $10. I do have card backs, but to tell you the truth, man, I'm trying to do these dollars for my friend. Maybe eventually, if we get to them. But no promises tonight. But I do have more for next week. And then we have the C-3PO we're going to call. Letter C, going once, twice, 3 times. Alexis Lichta, there you go. It's a good piece, man. You're getting a deal. So that's a smart move. Here's a C-3PO sold. Okay, now I can take these two down and put all Letty on that first spinning wheel. If I knew you guys were going to like Lily Letty this much, I would have bought more. But I'm going to have to go back down to Mexico next week. Here's a cool one that you probably never see the variants of, and it's a fun thing to explain. Here, let's do this. Okay. Lily Letty Yoda. There is 2 different kinds of Yoda. There's the Regresso Yoda and the Returno Yoda. Regresso came out first, so the ESB technically. And then Returno is the one on Return of the Jedi cards. The Regresso will have the Pac-Man eyes, so it looks like his eyeballs are Pac-Man shaped. And then the Returno has the orange eyes. Regresso is much harder to find, obviously, because it's first. So I'm going to put up one of each so you can see the differences. And also so you guys can buy them if you want them. The first one I'm going to put up, this is the Regresso Yoda. He's in very, very good shape. And you know even American Yodas get beat up. But he's in beautiful shape. And there you go. So he's a brown snake Regresso Yoda. They're both brown snake Yodas. But you could see the Pac-Man eyes there. See his Pac-Man eyes? Waka, 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 waka. He is complete. He's in beautiful condition. Look at the paint on his hands. And on his little feet there. Get his skirt up. Great paint on him. And this is the Regresso with the Pac-Man eyes, okay? Now, this is the Returno. The Regresso is going to start off, we're going to put him on letter, for Andrea's info, we're going to put the Regresso on letter A. That is the first release. And the Returno is going to go on letter C. And here's the Returno. This one is from a Return of the Jedi card. He's got a couple marks on him, but not so bad. But you can see they're very different figures. And this one has like orange eyeballs. Still in nice condition there. But here you go. So you got Regresso, the original, and the Returno, the Return of the Jedi, right next to each other. Different colors. Different eyeballs. Eyeballs is the easiest way to tell. So this one is the original, the very first version, the Regresso, and this one will be starting off at $300, and the Returno will be starting off at $225. So they're very different in price as well, because it's the original. The oldest one is always the best one. So there you go. So you got a Returno and a Regresso Yoda there. Letter C is the Returno. Letter A is the Regresso. Very rare pieces. Just look at how rare that first spinning wheel is. Let me show you. Look at how unbelievably rare that first wheel is. Lily Letty Boba Fett. Returno Yoda. Leia Poncho with the Gray Blaster. And Regresso Yoda. Right there. All spinning on one wheel. That's craziness. I'm going to call that Boba Fett and that Fu Manchu guy so we can get you out some more Lily Letty there. Let's call the regular Kenner Boba right now. He is at $86 with Mr. Hatfield. Letter I. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Let me know if I win I. You got it, bud. And you did win I, because I'm calling it right now, bud. There you go. You are the I champion. And then Fu Manchu, Bespin Guard, going for Mr. Conover. $20 going once, going twice, going thrice. Or you've got 25 on G. All right, Stacy Popfinger just took over on that Bespin card, so we're going to leave him up. We're going to take down Boba, and we're going to get you out 3 Lily Letty figures there. Okay. Are my bids coming in? I don't know. Do you see them? I hope so. What's the thing that you bid on most recently? And I'll tell you. All right. We've got a Biker Scout, unfortunately. Actually, that's a not Lily Letty Biker Scout. That's a Macau. That's different. Pay no attention to that.
What do you want Biker Scout? Where is he?
Okay. Biker Scout, weak weld, just like General Madine. Build-A-Figure. It's got the weak weld. It is not a overstock. It's just weak weld. So let's put them together here. Here's all his parts. One leg, two legs, one arm, other arm. It's harder to put together than you would think. Sorry, bear with me. It's harder to put together than you would think, especially with my big sausage fingers. There you go. I'm not going to jam his head all the way on, but you can pop his head on. But I don't want to jam it all the way on, just because then it'll be a hassle to get off. We'll just put it on there, so it's sitting on there. So there you go. There is a Lily Letty Biker Scout, and you can tell he's got the short mouth. Lily Letty Biker Scout with a weak sonic weld. I paid, I think, $150 for him, so he's... No, I think I paid more than... I think I paid $180 for him. He's going to be letter H, so he's going to start at $180. I'm sure he'll go for much more than that because he's awesome. I'm going to actually give him a doll stand just because he's a bit difficult to stand. Doll stand not included. I'm going to keep it. I only give you those for bootlegs because he does have peg holes. But there you go. That's pretty cool. He's going to be letter H. So that is a Lily Letty weak sonic weld Boba Fett. Or Biker Scout, sorry. Next up, we got a Lily Letty Wicket. Wicket. He, I paid $100 for him, so he's going to start off at $100. Sorry about that, Dan, if it didn't work out there, but there's a Wicket. Lily Letty Wicket got a little scratch on his cheek, but it has the proper cowl and the proper stick. So 100% complete Lily Letty Wicket. He is going to be letter I as in India. He's starting at 100 bones. And then letter F, we're going to start at 450. He should go for at least 556. But he is a red cape squid head without the card, without the bubble. Very nice condition. And usually the underneath cape is pretty stained from the red cape ones, but this one is not, so that's really nice. But he is 100% complete. Here's his blaster. This one I said, what did I say? 450? Please look at comments, Andrea said, on the Boba Fett Complete. Is the Boba Fett Complete still live? I can put it out there. Sorry, I didn't see that it was still live, babe. So we'll hold up on Squid Head right now, and we'll put him out in a minute. What was he, letter F? Nope. Letter I. Andrea, change Wicket to letter F, and we're going to put Boba Fett back out on letter I. That's the Kenner Boba Fett. So it's corrected. Sorry, babe. I just saw your please look at the comments. So here, just correct these. And I'll put out Squid when Boba comes down. Sorry about that. I didn't see the bid, baby. Thanks for catching it. All right, we're going to call that Lily Letty Darth Vader vintage plastic poster here. The El Regreso de Jedi. For Joe Ferraro, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Joe. Congratulations, Joe. And letter E, let's put out. What do I got for letter E? Letter X-Wing, Izard's Revenge. Book 8 in the X-Wing series is going to be letter E. This is one of mine. So it has been read. Started off at a doll hair. This will be letter E. Star Wars X-Wing, Izard's Revenge. All right, I'm going to switch out some of the big wheel. What was letter W? Stormtrooper. What happened to it? Must have fallen. All right, I'm going to call, we have letter X and letter W that both have bids on the Venezuelan money. We're going to call those two. W is at $82 with Mr. Heights, and X is at $50 with Mr. Biggers. Going once, going twice, going thrice on those two. Sold. South Park one and the Chewbacca nobody wants, so we're going to probably put up 4 new ones there. Stormtrooper and R2 are sold. These ones are not sold, so they go in the unsold pile. All right. We got 4 new monies going up here. I'm going to put me on the big screen. 1 second. All right, letter X. We're going to do a Grogu. It's going to be Grogu number 2, Andrea. I'll put a number 2 on it. So that way we know to keep them separate, because there's another one in there. But I put a number 2 on it, babe, right there, so we can keep them separate. So Grogu number 2 is going to be letter X. Letter Y is going to be Darth Vader number 2. So I'm going to put a number 2 down the bottom of him too, baby. Right there, number 2. Darth Vader number 2 is going to be letter Y. Letter Z is going to be R2 number 2. Put a number 2 right there. R2D2. Letter Z. And letter W, we're going to do a Mando. Look at that sweet, sweet Mando. That's letter W right there. The Mandalorian. So there's the new spinnies. All right, we're going to call that American Boba Fett, and I'm going to get out that squid head for you. So let's go back to that. He is letter I believe. Yes. Dan Belkey's going to win that one. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Dan Belkey. Mando needs to be a number 2 also. You got it, baby. I'll write it on there. What is the start on Y? $30 is the starting bid on all the bills. All right. I'm looking over here at Luke Jedi and the Stormtrooper complete. Letter M and letter N. We're going to call that Luke Jedi. Going once at 360 to Mr. Campbell. Going once, twice, 3 times, lady. That is Luke Jedi there. Lily Letty Luke Jedi complete. Oh, it just got a new bid. Brian Campbell took the lead, so we'll hold off on that one. Let's call the Lily Letty Emperor for Jason McKee. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Lily Letty Emperor, Jason McKee. What's the difference between A and C? Letter A is a Regresso, so the first release, he has the Pac-Man eyes. And letter C is a Returno, so Return of the Jedi card, and he has the orange eyes. First release, second release of Yoda. That's the difference. Letter P going to Darren Oscovare. The Gamorrean Guard missing the arms. Vintage Mexican bootleg right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Okay. Put you out 2 new things there. All right. Do we call that Boba Fett? Yeah, we called the Boba Fett. Letter I. Cool. All right, so letter I, I'm going to put that burgundy cape squid head, red cape squid head. Show him to you again here. He's a beautiful piece. We're going to start him off at, I think I said 450. They usually go for $550 to $600. We're starting him off at $450. Burgundy Cape Squid or Red Cape Squid, whichever you prefer. All right, and then we got to get 2 more out for elemental P and Q. Or P and O. All right, for letter P, we're gonna put out like something that I thought was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I hope he fits. Here, check this out. You want to see a crazy vintage Mexican bootleg? Here, look at this thing. Obviously, Jabba the Hutt. Vintage Mexican bootleg. Look at this thing. It's squishy. It's squishy. It is an ungodly pink color. That black is inside it too. It's not dirty. It's just the plastic that they used. It is weird and odd and rubbery and disgusting and awesome. But like, see? So Jabba the Hutt, vintage Mexican bootleg. We're going to start him off at $300. Vintage Mexican bootleg, Jabba the Hutt. Absolutely exceptional piece of insanity right there. And he's going to be letter O, let's make him. And I don't know if he's ever going to be able to spin around right, so we're going to have to check him out. Let's try to get him clearance. There we go, letter O. That Jabba the Hutt is freaking bonkers, man. It's awesome. Alright, and how about another really, really special one? Here we go. This is a low gray, Lily Letty low gray. Now, he does not have his staff. And the reason why is because he is overstock. So, what happened is when the Lily Letty factory closed at the end of the Lily Letty factory, people took home stuff. This particular story was a garbage man who the Lily Letty people gave him a bunch of garbage bags full of parts, full of overstock. So he went home and he went with his family and they put together as many figures as they could. So there's no sonic weld. The way they held them together was whatever the way they could be, because back in the 80s, they didn't have crazy glue. They had different kinds of glue for like paper or for like sticking together wood or something like that. But it did not have like sonic weld capabilities or crazy glue. So they figured out new and interesting ways of making these figures stay together, the overstock figures. Now this one, what they did is they put a nice big old screw in his back. And I'm going to unscrew him here so I could show you it's actually an overstock. We're going to take off his cowl and we're going to take off his pouch. But this is a very unique one because they didn't always use screws, very seldom. And see, here's how you could tell overstock. Remember I was teaching you before about the difference between overstock and weak welds? Look at how perfect the lines are. And that's because this is overstock. It has never been sonic welded. So it's not a factory error or a bad job. Look at how perfect the lines are that connect them. See right there? And right there. And also the grooves on this side are perfect and they have no sonic weld in them. So that is complete overstock. These are all very expensive parts that go into this. Overstock parts can go for $100 just for a limb. So this one's really, really special, and that he has the screw in him to hold them together is just awesome. And very vintage Mexican overstock. Because they're like, a screw will work. And it does. Well, let me put him back together. But that's a really fun item right there. Very special. Lily Letty overstock. The screw, see? And he's starting at $250. $250 is what I paid there. But that is all overstock right there. That is a piece of history from after the Lily Letty factory closed down. There you go. And he's going to be letter P. Just look at how cool letter P and letter O are right here. Like, I mean, when do you see that? Anywhere. Ever. In the history of ever. Vintage Mexican bootleg right there, and a Lily Letty overstock. Very cool. Amazing pieces. All right, let's give you the live sale view again. Here's everything that is currently up. Let me know if you want to see anything. If there's anything you want to see again, any information you want, anything at all, I'm happy to show you. I'm just sitting here anyway. Thought it was Takara Logray that I never seen or heard from before, yeah. Yeah, no, that one's cool. The only actual Lily Letty that came with a screw, well, the Takara, yeah, you're right. But the only Lily Letty that came with the screw was C-3PO. There was a screw in the back of C-3PO. I think I've got one in there. But he actually came with a screw on the factory card. Lily Letty extravaganza right there. Viva la Mexico on Taco Tuesday for everybody. Let me know if you want to see anything, if you have any questions about anything. Happy to show you. Yeah, the pig job is bonkers, dude. It does look like uncooked spam. Thankfully, it does not smell like uncooked spam because I'm in here. Alright, we're going to call that Darth Vader painted Venezuelan money for Mr. Joe Fierro. At 30 bones, letter Y, going once, going twice, going thrice. And I'll get you the last ones out here. We'll pull down all those. Alright, I'm pulling down all those Venezuelan bills, and we'll put you up the last four. Hey, Michael, just FYI, last year I brought 5 Deaf friends to ICC Con. This year I'm doubling that and bringing 12. Nice, brother. I remember hanging out with you guys in the lobby. It was very nice. You're great people, man. You're really, really nice guys. All right, we've got a They Killed Kenny Emperor. That is going to be letter W. South Park Kenny Emperor. This is a Dexter Evil Princess Leia situation with blood spatter everywhere. It looks like she just took out a Sith. Princess Leia Beaver. I'm not young enough to know what that has to do with. I'm sure it's like some kind of anime or cartoon or whatnot that I'm not aware of. But maybe if you have kids, they'll love it. That's going to be letter X. But to me, it looks like Dexter, like the blood spatter. This one's going to be letter Y, and that's a BB-8. And then letter Z is going to be the last Darth Vader there. Did you sell any of the pins that were sold at ICC Con last year? We usually sell whatever we have extra the next year for a little bit cheaper. So check on the table. They're all in the garage and storage. But yeah, check on the table next year, and I bet you they'll have a couple left of whatever it was. Because I usually buy a lot of the pins. Alright, here's everything that's spinning. Let me know if you want to see anything else. Happy to show you. Please make Vader number 2. You got it, baby. It's on there now, dear. Let me know if you want to see anything. If I could tell you about anything, happy to show you. Happy to tell you. Happy to learn. Very definitely friendly. I can see the items and the bids. Thank you for making it accessible for us Def collectors. You should be able to have closed captioning as well, brother. If you don't go over to YouTube, it definitely has it on YouTube. But I believe it has closed captioning on the Imperial Commissary as well. And I do try to enunciate. But yeah, brother, of course. I love you guys. You know, it doesn't take hearing to be a great collector of vintage Star Wars. So. Coming to ICCC this year, Mr. Last year. Yeah, do it up, brother. You'll love it, Travis. Toby Black, does the Jawa have a bubble guard? If I may, what has a... Oh, no. The bubble's not a 60. The card is a 60. The bubble's an 80, bro. Here, I'll show you. This Jawa is super nice. It has really high subgrades. Here, check this. No, Joe, you bought this one. You bought this one, and letter Z has... here's yours. Letter Z looks a little bit more sad. Yeah, here you go, Toby. Okay, that's why this is still a killer deal. The bubble's really nice, man. The card is what got hit. Look, here's the... The card got a 60, the bubble got an 80, and the figure got an 85. So the bubble and the figure are great here, man. Obviously some creasing and whatnot, but still, the bubble's great. Like, look. But yeah, the bubble has an 80, the figure has an 85, and the card, I mean, obviously, the card has a 60. But you can obviously tell, I mean, like, here's damage, here's a crease, here's another crease. You know. So yeah, the card back is what really got hit. And it's understandable. I mean, it's... But still, for a Lily Letty, you know. But no, the bubble and the figure are great, buddy. So yeah, if you know, if you want a bad grade as one of the grades, it may as well be the card because it's blatantly obvious as to what's wrong. Snowy card backs? You bought all the snowy card backs, man. Let me know if you folks want to see anything on here, or if you have any questions. I can't believe that Red Cape Squid right there doesn't have any bids. Starting bid of $450. That's alright, I could sell him on the IC easy. That's no worries. Thanks, Adrian. Couldn't be safer, man. Mexico is like any other major city. Mexico City is like any other major city. I mean, besides the fact it has 23 million people. But, there's safe areas and there's unsafe areas. And as long as you don't go to the unsafe areas, you'll always be perfectly fine. I am a huge proponent of telling people to go to Mexico. It's beautiful. Just don't go anywhere dangerous. But you go to any major city in the world, there's dangerous parts you are not supposed to go. Just make sure you know what parts those are and avoid them. I think we should dub that Jabba Spam Jabba, because I think it's good. I don't know. Is Argentina, Buenos Aires maybe bigger? I don't know. But Mexico City, man, it's a big freaking city, dude. Like, everywhere you go is 30 minutes away. Like, you want to go eat. Even though there's places to eat close, but, you know, if you meet friends and stuff, it's crazy. It's the biggest city I have ever been to by far. Like, you're flying into it, man, and you, as far as the eye could see, it's city blocks. It's crazy. I'd say it's, and I'm guessing here, I might be completely wrong, but I'd say it's a good 5 to 7 times bigger than New York City. It's freaking massive, dude. Like, so big that you fly over a soccer stadium, and it's like just a tiny part of the landscape, because it's just, you're looking so far at city. All right, we're at 7:42, folks, so this might be the last items I put up for tonight. Definitely tune in next week for a lot more Lily Letty goodness. I have Lily Letty ATST. I have ooh, you want to see something cool since I got it here? Let me show you. Just as a fun thing, because I happen to have them here, but check these out. I'm not putting them up for sale this week. I'll put it up for sale next week. But here's a Lily Letty. I have the other one somewhere. It's back there. But here's a Lily Letty tripod laser cannon, right? And here's the regular one. But look at how different the color of the plastic is. Look at even the box. That's American Kenner. That's Lily Letty, but it's like totally different colors, which is cool. Also, this Lily Letty has that magical sticker, which is just so sought after. It's crazy. No other Letty carded figures at this time. They're really hard to get, man. I will get more eventually. Next time I go down to Mexico, I'll get more. I got a couple lined up, but they're really hard to get. People in Mexico are very... they don't want to get rid of them because then they never get them back. That's the thing with Lily Letty. Once you got it, if you sell it, it's really hard to get another because there's very few. It's hard. Dang, Jakarta, Indonesia, 42 million people. Pass. That sounds like a lot of people. Jeez, 42 million. That's crazy. 22 million people in Mexico City, 9 million in New York. Yeah, so... No, but I mean the size of the city. Because, Joe, like in New York, even the little tiny apartment buildings and stuff are skyscrapers. But in, like, Mexico, there's, like, legit 5-story buildings as far as the eye can see. And a lot of skyscrapers, too, as well. Nice. Meccano Jawas are cool. They're square cards. How much are those going for now, Travis? Andrea's got one of those. She's a Jawa-aholic. Tokyo's like all skyscrapers, right? I've never done Tokyo either. Is Gia Letty? Yes, everything up right now is Lily Letty. Or no, except for the Bespin Guard. Is Bespin Guard G? Yeah, no, the Bespin Guard is not. It's regular. I'll call it, actually. Stacy's going to win that one. Going once, twice, 3 times. That's not bad at all, Travis. I think I paid $450 for Andrea's, but that was like 5 years ago now. You did good. Alright, it's 7:45 and I just pulled the Bespin Guard, so... Can only build up on the Kanto plane. I'll throw up one more figure since we just did that. What do you guys want? Oh, I got something cool. Here. Vintage Mexican Lily Letty pencil sharpener. Now, I did pay $50 for this, so we'll start it off at $50. And the reason why it was $50 instead of $20 is because it still has the pencil sharpener. They never have the pencil sharpener. They always get ripped out. So there you go. Darth Vader Mexican pencil sharpener. It is a Lucasfilm Limited legit one. It says Darth Vader down the bottom and LFL Limited on the bottom. And it is a pencil sharpener. I have no pencil in here, or I'd sharpen it for you. But there is a sharpener in there still as well. So we're going to start that one at $50. Awesome little Darth Vader pencil sharpener. Vintage Mexican. And we're going to put him on letter G as in George. Starting at $50. Letter E is just book 8 in the X-Wing series. Spam Jabba. Jabba the Spam. Alrighty, folks, let me run through them once again for you. We're going to start here at letter A. Letter A is a Lily Letty Regresso Yoda, complete with the Pac-Man eyes. Regresso is the first release of Yoda. He's at $325. Letter B is a Lily Letty Boba Fett, complete, double scar. He's at $340. We have letter C is a Lily Letty Returno Yoda. See the orange eyes. He's the Return of the Jedi release. He's at $225. We have letter D, which is a Lily Letty Leia Endor, complete with her Gray Blaster, the Gray Blaster variant, at $340. We have the book on letter E, X-Wing Izard's Revenge, book 8 of the X-Wing series at $13. Right there, letter E. Letter F is a Wicket at 110, Lily Letty Wicket at 110. Dan Belke, he just looks like he's really clean, like somebody scrubbed him, you know? So he's pink instead of green. Like a scrubbed slug. Letter H is the Lily Letty Biker Scout with the weak weld. He's freaking awesome looking, and he's a Build-A-Figure there. Then you have letter I, which is a Lily Letty Red Cape Squid Head complete. Has no bids on it. Starting bid is $450. Beautiful piece right there. Can't believe it doesn't have a bid. We have the Lily Letty Luke Jawa or Luke Jedi complete is the letter M. He's at $400. We have letter N is the Lily Letty Stormtrooper with a Phil Peg hole. Letter O is $425. It's that Spam Jabba the Hutt vintage Mexican bootleg. We've got letter P is Lily Letty Low Gray Overstock with screw. Starting bid at $250. No bids yet. We have letter S is the Lily Letty Red Cape Squid Head figure with the negative card back. CAS 75 at $775. We have letter T, the AFA 60 Lily Letty removable hood Jawa. The card is a 60, the bubble is an 80, the figure is an 85. And then we have at $3,500 we have the Lily Letty Bib Fortuna figure with the bubble and the negative card back. And then letter W, there's no bid, starting at $30. South Park Kenny Darth Vader. X is the pink Leia painted Venezuelan money. And letter Y is the BB-8 painted Venezuelan money. And letter Z has a $30 bid. That's the Darth Vader #2 printed Venezuelan money. And letter EI, Vanessa Jackson is in the lead on this Hildebrandt poster right here. Three monster pieces right there. Can I see a close-up of G? Yes, sir. Which one is G? Darth Vader? Yeah. His paint's pretty great, man. Like, he's well done. Really good condition. That's why it's weird that he still has the pencil sharpener in there, because those are always ripped out. But yeah, his paint's really nice, man. I mean, as nice as the paint gets on these. Remember, the paint was sloppy. They did sloppy jobs on these, but still. It's not scratched up or nothing. It's just a bit sloppy. Z is already at 30. There you go. So you'd have to go 31 on Z. Get in the game. All right, it's 7:52, guys, so we're going to start calling them. I'm going to start off with A, B, and C, and D. So if you want to get in on A, B, C, or D, do it right now, or you won't get it. That's the game. We're going to start off with letter A. Letter A is a Lily Letty Regresso Yoda complete with the Pac-Man eyes. So that's going to be the first rendition of the Lily Letty Yoda. Going once for $325 to Mr. Anderson. Going twice, going thrice. So, that's a Lily Letty Regresso Yoda. The poster behind me is EI, extra item, EI, all the way down the bottom. It's at 180 right now. Sorry I didn't get the Yoda is sold. I didn't cut and paste it right. There it is. Alright, that's letter A. Letter B, Lily Letty Boba Fett. Boba, double scar Boba. He's going for 340. Sam Samuels, going once, going twice, going thrice. These are monster pieces, one after another. Yoda, Boba, Yoda, Leia. Monster pieces. Sold. That's Boba Fett. Next up is going to be the Lily Letty Returno Yoda. It's a Return of the Jedi. Yoda is at 225 with Mr. Jason McKee. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. And then last up on that spinning wheel is letter D, that beautiful Leia with her gray blaster. She's in great condition, too. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. To Mr. Brian Campbell for $340. Alrighty, next up, we're going to do the X-Wing Izard's Revenge book, letter E. That's going to go for Nick Grooms for 13 bucks. It's right there. Letter E, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Really rare pieces here tonight, everybody. Really rare stuff. All right, next up, letter F for Mr. Darren Oscovare. We got a Wicket. Wicket. Lily Letty Wicket. He's right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Oh, we just got a new bid on Wicket, so we're going to hold off on him. Wicket has a new bid with Sam Cobras. The Pencil Sharpener has a new bid. The Weak Weld Lily Letty Biker Scout is next. Darren Oscovare, letter H. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter H is sold. Lily Letty Red Cape Squid Head at $450. Nobody's bid on it. If anybody wants to get in on that, I'll leave it up. Lily Letty Luke Jedi Complete for Mr. Freel, 400 bones. Going once, twice, 3 times. Lily Letty Luke Jedi. Those are hard to come by for sure, especially with their accessories. Then next up is that Lily Letty Stormtrooper with the filled peg hole. He is complete, going for Mr. Heights. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. The pink Jabba the Hutt has a new bid, so we're going to skip over him. Lily Letty Low Gray Overstock with Screw. Nobody has bid on him, so he is not going to sell. Then let's get over to the big monster trucks here. If you want to get out on these, it's your last chance. We have Mr. Eduardo Martins on letter S at $775. Going once, going twice, going thrice. You won letter E, Nick Rooms. It's over on that. There's the book. Letter S is sold. Letter T, mint on card, Lily Letty Jawa. Eduardo Martin's going to take that one down too for $35.25. AFA 60 with the subgrades of Bubble 80 and Figure 85. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. I know, I is a beautiful piece, man. It's okay, I'll just put those up on the IC and people will buy them. They buy them all day long, the Red Cape Squids. Sold. Then next up, that beautiful Lily Letty Bib Fortuna with all his parts and pieces figure with bubble and the negative card back. 3,500 going to Alexis Lichta. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Okay, and then what's left is the painted money. The only one with a bid so far is Darth Vader number 2. It has a new bid. So let's go back up to Lily Letty Wicket complete. Oh, there we go. People just started buying the squid. So he's got a new bid. We're on the Wicket right there. Letter F is the Wicket for 120. Going to Sam Cobra. Going once, going twice, going thrice on Wicket. Sold. Brian McGraw got in his bid first on that one. Jason McKee, so you'd have to go a little bit higher if you want it on the red squid. All right, now next up is a pencil sharpener, Mr. Anderson. Going once, going twice, going... Nope, just got another bid on the pencil sharpener. Let's go down to the pink Jabba the Hutt. Spam Jabba the Hutt. Darren Alscavare is going to take it down. The Darth Vader is a pencil sharpener. It is an authorized one. Lucasfilm. Going once on pink Jabba. Where is he? There he is. Pink Jabba going once, going twice, going thrice. Darren Alscavare takes the pink pet home. Spam Jabba. Just wait till you put it in your hand, man. It is a trip. It is a weird, weird item that is awesome. It's a heck of a thing to hold, man. It's like... Blah, 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 blah. Alright, Alan Krebs going to take down the Darth Vader painted money. Letter Z. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Alrighty, and all that's left is that pencil sharpener. Chad Bordner is going to take it down for $100. It's from Mexico, Nick. It's a vintage Mexican bootleg. Alright, going once on the pencil sharpener, twice on the pencil sharpener, thrice. Does look like a Siamese cat. Well, don't worry. I got a lot left of Mexican stuff for next week, so make sure to turn into Taco Tuesday. If you didn't find your item tonight, maybe you find it tomorrow, or maybe you find it Tuesday. And then we got the Lily Letty Red Cape Squid Head, or actually we'll call the poster first, for Vanessa Jackson. Going once, going twice, going thrice on the Hildebrandt 77 poster. Sold. And then last but certainly not least is that Burgundy Cape Squid. Mr. Bigglesworth, Jabba the Hutt. I like it. Alright, Jason McKee going to take it down. Lily Letty Red Cape Squid. Going once, going twice, going thrice. I know, Brian McGraw just got in on that, so it's still alive. Do you have a loose red bib? I do not, brother. I'm sorry. I do not. But, I guess I'm going back down to Mexico in like 2 weeks to buy you guys some more stuff, because you certainly want it. And I like Mexico, and I love queso fondito, so I can be talked into it. All right, Brian McGraw's in the lead on I at 475. It's 8:03, so if anybody wants to get in, Jason McKee says he's out. Cool. So we're going to call that one right there for, yeah, it's still a good deal on squid for sure, but that's okay. I like good deals. All right, going once, twice, 3 times with Brian McGraw. Dude, I'll take you to Mexico. I freaking love Mexico, man. I'll take anybody to Mexico. It's like the best. Dude, I love the food. The food's so good, man. Send me your address and I'll send you. I don't want mezcal. I don't even like it. But you can send it to me. I'll give it to my brother when he comes to visit because he'll drink it. He likes mezcal. But he's also been in Mexico so long, English is his second language again. All right, that's it. That's everything. What a night. Holy crap. What an amazing night. Thank you very much for hanging out and seeing the best items in the world at live auction every Taco Tuesday right here on the best darn group on the whole darn planet, the Imperial Commissary. Remember what it takes to be a great member of the IC. You got to do 3 things. You got to teach, you got to learn, and you got to grow the hobby. Have a wonderful night. Support IC for Life charity. There's awesome stuff up on the live auction. Please check it out, icforlifecharity.org. It's our federally licensed nonprofit, and the benefit goes to the Kilpatrick family, so they get some money back for their Pops toys. And also remember, check out ICCC, icnashville.com. Check out IC for Life charity. Check out the other Imperial Commissary subgroups and be kind to your fellow IC members and make friends all around this big wide world because we all love Star Wars. Have a great night. Thank you very much for being part of the Imperial Commissary. Have a good night. Good night. Happy Taco Tuesday.